Brothers and sisters in Christ, here is your brother Brian, desiring to help us to understand some of the Bible prophecies. And I could wish that this season we go through the prophecy of the book of Matthew chapter 24. The entire book of Matthew chapter 24 has a number of things that as Christians we are supposed to understand. And entirely what we are needed to do is to unveil the key elements towards what Christ had spoken in Matthew chapter 24. Where did he begin from? What was the first message that he had presented that led to the message in chapter 24 of Matthew? So that you get a clear understanding, Jesus Christ in chapter 23 of Matthew, he goes to the temple and he meets the leaders of the temple, that is the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and his disciples, and a number of people that were in the temple. But every single thing that Christ was speaking to the Pharisees and the leaders, he told them that they were hypocrites. Their behavior that he expected them to show, they were not showing. Therefore, when he comes to chapter 23 of verse 37, he says that, "Oh Jerusalem, Jerusalem, how that I desire to bring you together like a hen that gathered her chicks, but you never wanted. I sent messengers and prophets, but you killed them." So he says in verse 37, your house has been left desolate. And then he leaves the temple. Once he leaves the temple, we get to chapter 24, verse 1. This is where we see him leaving the temple and the disciples telling Jesus Christ, "Have you seen how magnificent the temple is?" And then Christ told them something that is so key and essential in our journey spiritually. He said that, "Look at this temple. No stone will be left on top of the other." And the disciples were like, what is this that Jesus Christ is speaking about? So when we meet in the next episode, we shall be looking at what did the disciples do when Christ told them that the temple, the stones, and everything concerning the temple will be destroyed. What did the disciples do? That is what we will be looking at in our next episode. Keep in touch, and we will be sharing more as time goes by.